I'm not happy, complained Gordon.
Your 5 bucks is out of order, said James. No wonder after all that coal you had yesterday.
Hard work brings good appetite, snapped Gordon. You wouldn't understand.
I know, put in Doug Whitey. It's a boy egg. I warned you about that stand pipe on the other railway, but you drank gallons.
It's not boiler ache, protested Gordon. It's...
Of course it is, said Henry. That water's bad. It furs up your tubes. Your boiler might be full of sludge. Have a good washout. Then you'll feel a different engine.
Gordon puffed huffily away. Later on, Gordon backed down on his train, hissing mournfully.
Cheer up, Gordon.
I can't, sir. The others say I've got boiler ache, but I haven't, sir. I keep thinking about the state of the world, sir. Is it true what the diesels say?
What do they say?
They boast that they've abolished steam, sir.
Yes, Gordon, it is true.
What, sir? All my Doncaster brothers drawn the same time as me?
Gordon, except one.
The guard's whistle blew. And Gordon puffed sadly away.
Poor old Gordon, said the fat controller. If only we could, yes, ask his own at once, and hurried away.
Arrangements took time, but one evening Gordon's driver ran back excited. Wake up, Gordon! The Fat Controller's given you a surprise. Look! Gordon could hardly believe it. Backing towards him were 2 massive green tenders, and their engine shape was very much like his own. It's the Flying Scotsman! He gasped. The Fat Controller's brought him to see me. Oh, thank you, sir. Gordon's toot of joy was drowned out by the Flying Scotsman's as he drew happily alongside. The next day, the engines were photographed side by side. You've changed a lot, smiled the Flying Scotsman.
They had a rebuilded crew. They did the proper. Don't cost the job, of course, but it serves.
I had a rebuild too and looked hideous. But my owner said I was an extra special engine and made them give me back my proper shape.
Is that why you have 2 tenders being special?
No, you'd hardly believe it, Gordon, but over there on the mainland, they've hardly got any coal and water.
But surely every proper railway.
Exactly. You are lucky, Gordon, to have a controller who knows how to run railways. Everyone got on well with the Flying Scotsman, except for Henry. Henry was jealous. Tenders are marks of distinction, he complained. Everybody knows that. Why's he got 2?
He's famous, exclaimed Doc and Donald. He was the second to go 100 miles an hour. Besides, the older way has no coal and water.
Pah, sniffed Henry. I can't believe that. I never boast, he continued, but I always work hard enough for 2. I deserve another tender for that. Duck whispered something to Donald.
Henry, asked Doc innocently, would you like my tenders?
Yours? Exclaimed Henry. What have you got to do with tenders?
All right, said Duck. The leaves off. Would you like them, Donald? You wanted to play with DNA. It is a great honour, but I'm only a tank engine, so I don't really understand tenders. Perhaps Jane is right?
I'm sorry I was rude, said Henry hastily. How many tenders do you have, and when could I have them?
6. And you're going to have them this evening.
It's lovely tenders, chortled Henry. What a splendid sight I'll be. That'll show the others what sort of engine I am.
Number 9.
Henry was excited. Do you think it'll be all right? He asked for the upteenth time. Of course, said Duck. Just go where I told you, and they'll all be ready. Meanwhile, word had gone round, and the others waited where they could get a good view. Henry was cheered to the echo when he came through, but he wasn't a splendid sight. He had 6 tenders, true, but they were very old and very dirty. All were filled with boiler sludge. Had a good wash out, Henry? Called a voice. That's right, you'll feel a different engine now. Henry wasn't sure, but he thought the voice was Gordon's.